and got forwarded me. You know, it's just shorties.
I want to go ahead and turn on a timer.
No, he has actually, yeah.
You see the new Mario Brothers?
I did actually say yesterday.
So good.
I'll have
Pretty
to see
good.
it.
It's so good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
What was
a lot
your
of fun.
opinion?
It was fun.
Okay.
It was like it's about as good as a movie version of the first Mario Brothers could go.
It was adorbs.
Have you seen fuck? What would you call it? It's not a release because the movie's not out, but the live action Stitch, the leaks. That's
there's gonna be a live action Lilo and Stitch.
yeah. Have you seen the leaks?
Why?
What the
Okay,
fuck?
go ahead. No, I haven't.
You just got to look at a picture of how Stitch looks, and that's the last thing. You won't want to watch it.
Yeah.
The Stitch, animation is. I wonder if is it as bad as the fucking.
It's Sonic.
Sonic?
Where they had to go
Yeah.
back and remake the movie.
Right, they gave him gums on his
I
teeth
think
and shit
it's-
like that. It's
I
like,
think
what the
it's
fuck?
worse. I think. How could you take Stitch from like the
Right.
adorable little alien thing that he is?
How do you fuck it up?
Oh my god!
Because he works as a cartoon because he's a cartoon, but like in real life, he's a 6-armed monster that eats everything. That's kind of like hard to make adorable in real life.
I guess he'd be like a super thick pug. That can eat you.
Maybe a little Shih Tzu in there.
I'm not gonna unsee that image now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a blue thick pug.
All right, so this
Oh my lord.
this is the picture. This is the picture that I see.
Oh, what the fuck is? Whoa. Damn. So it has like a baby hippo fucking
So-
like.
It looks like the keyboardist from the Mos Eisley scene with his trunk cut off.
Yeah, it looks like baby Grogu. It looks like baby Yoda, but blue. Baby Yoda's cousin for sure. For sure. I guess it's what if it's a Jedi? Is Stitch a Jedi? Could he be that smart?
All I remember from Lilo and Stitch, and I never really saw the whole movie, is that he was a rapscallion you could barely understand, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I've watched the movie several times, not of my own accord, because my ex was really, really into it.
Yeah.
She's watched the first one and the second one. I've fallen asleep to the movie multiple times, and I think that they could have done something with the live action.
Oh, yeah?
Like it's got a huge fan base.
Yeah,
Huge fan base. They could have
that's
done.
why they're doing it.
Yeah, but I think that 90%. Well, that's kind of a high. I'd say 70% of the fan base is probably not going to watch the movie if he looks like he does in the picture.
Also, like, when is this movie due out?
I think it's supposed to be either this year or next year.
So that could just
25.
be preliminary, like, rough
Right.
renderings and stuff like that, not like the full detail, because it looks awful smooth, especially for modern CG.
He does.
Yeah.
I'm like, I expected it to have like full hair, like a full body of fur,
furry.
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like a
it's
mean Furby.
just early CG.
yeah,
something
like
like
a
that,
mean,
yeah.
grumpy Furby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not expect him to be like leather skinned.
Yeah, you know,
You get it.
he reminds me of fucking Mr. Meeseeks from Rick and Morty.
Oh my God.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah, I can see that.
An AI generated version of Mr. Meeseeks.
Oh my god.
Gross.
So anyway, welcome to the Top City Podcast.
Yeah, welcome to Top of the City. Hello.
Hello, I am Cockhammer. That's Quest, and everybody else
Questlorde.
introduce each other.
Simply JoJo.
What up? It's Lone Wolf.
Sloan. Gang. Welcome to the podcast, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, dude. Anytime.
Thank you. Please like, subscribe, comments, all the things below. And if you really want to bug Ants, text him.
Yeah, text him.
Text him.
Text his ass this week.
Yeah.
And
week.
comment and screenshot that shit and send the comments to him.
Yeah, screenshot your
Make
comment.
him read that shit. Make him be aware. Make him know about the shit he's talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Don't let him just keep getting on here blind.
Let him know that you're out here for him.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta do better, sir.
Just gonna start off on his eyes already.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I mean, that's the first topic.
I think that's where we're gonna start. We should hand the mic to you then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
you have some strong opinions.
there you go. Hey, you have the stage.
It's mainly just the whole Mexican thing. That really fucking irritated me.
Well, go ahead, elaborate.
As soon as I seen it, and he started talking about like she has red hair and white skin. Why is she talking Spanish? Like,
right,
like child, I know you went to school.
Right,
like,
exactly.
So for the individuals who are not as familiar with Mexican and Hispanic culture, explain what is the
because I feel like there's a lot of ants out there, as some people would put it, who are uneducated about it.
So like the most annoying part about it all is trying to categorize us all into one thing. We're not all Mexican. We're not all Puerto Rican. We're not all Hispanic. There is indigenous Mexicans, Mayan Mexicans, German Mexicans, Irish Mexicans. There's even black Irish people. You know? There's all different types of people. So you just have to be open-minded and stop being so closed-minded and putting people in a box. Because you don't want to be put in a box. You don't like that. It's not cool.
Right.
You know? What do we fight for? Freedom, right? We all want to be accepted. We all want to be equal. So you can't put other people in a box.
Well, maybe we just need to accept him for his ignorance.
You know, that's kind of where the point I've came to.
Yeah.
You know, it's just him.
You wanna hit this?
It's just
Is
him.
that him?
It's just him from the nine. It's just him. He's just gonna say what the fuck he wants and you know, being what he says, even if it's wrong.
It is his show.
Right.
Yeah.
He is still out, by the way, still spending time with the family. So
Yeah, I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. Cute little baby. But yeah, that's the main thing out of. Oh, and then on record, Sam is not racist, and also Dom is very for the ladies on here. Me and Kai be watching y'all shit, and we be like, that's right, Dom, stick the fuck up for us. Somebody has to.
Swear.
That's what's up.
We all people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we should be able to walk around without our fucking shirts on. It's pretty
I swear,
fucked up, you
right. Free the
know?
nipples.
Especially if you have big titties.
Let
Like,
them titties out.
having a bra on.
You get the first three. Jesus Christ.
I have a feeling that your motivation may be different.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like, honestly, like, if you're a dude
Probably
out
don't
here
wanna see my
with a
titties.
big ass belly and hairy ass chest, and you got your nipples out walking down the street,
I'm listening.
he's like, that's me. That's me. So me personally, I don't appreciate you having your nipples out there, but so hold up. This is back to, we're in the land of the free and land of the equal. So I'm not going to say nothing to you, and you have the right to have your nipples out there. So if a man with a big ass belly, hairy ass chest, man boobs and all can have his fucking nipples out there,
Why the fuck can't we?
Right. What's wrong with women having
But
their,
that's just
you know,
like
Because you have different nipples.
But that's just
That
like
have a
we can
purpose.
walk
because they're a little
around.
bit swollen.
We can walk around with our ass hanging out. But
Yeah.
as soon as one of y'all do it,
Guys can't.
it's weird.
Yeah.
That's actually,
They don't like it.
Yeah, now that you bring that up, there's quite a few
yeah.
double standards.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's
But
like, I don't
look.
like that, huh?
You know, me and Sebastian, we've been dashing these last couple of days, right?
Okay,
And I've been
okay.
seeing a lot of little short wearing men.
The super
Tiny
short
shorts.
Tiny.
Tiny shorts.
Tiny.
Like shorts you would expect a female going to the club or going to the beach or
Like
something.
coochie cutters.
Yeah.
It's like there's a full on flossing the cheeks, like just
I
splitting
feel like
them.
I've experienced some of the
More
shit
than I
Aaron
would
talks
prefer to
about on
see, for
here.
sure.
Yeah.
Like
More
just,
than I would prefer to see.
just like, why is your dick hanging out your shorts?
It's got to air out.
Yeah, it's probably too short. What the fuck? That's crazy.
I can show you a few Italian movies from the 70s where like the upward angles don't have much on guys because you can see their fucking dick hanging out their shorts.
Like back in the day,
That's
dudes
the
used to
70s.
wear dukes. They used to wear dukes back in the day.
No, yeah. Short shorts. Go
My
back
dad
to the
was
70s.
one of them weird ass
Daisy
Mexicans that did
Dukes.
shit like that.
So for the record, y'all are 4 men wearing the Daisy Duke.
I am for people wearing whatever the fuck they want to wear, as long as it doesn't interfere with other people's right to do the same.
That's how I feel.
That's
so
very
let us
fair
show our
statement.
nipples and be
I support
comfy.
you on that statement there.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know?
Very fair.
And free the nipple. I was at the free the nipple protests in Boulder, and damn it, I meant it.
You said, "Damn it,
I was
I
not
meant
there,
it."
but
I
as
didn't
somebody
know
who
that there
has
was a free the
nipples,
nipple protest.
you know?
Yeah, it is legal in Boulder, Colorado, for women to walk out around without a top on.
For real?
Okay.
That's
I've
what's
been to
up.
Boulder. I thought
Or at least
I
it was
wanted
at the
to move
time,
to Denver, in town, and not
He said, "At least it was
out
at the
in
time. They
woods,
might have
but
fucking changed their
I
minds."
wanted
But
Boulder.
Move the folder.
And maybe
All right.
the boobs in Boulder sounds like a fucking
Ooh,
destination
that
spot.
sounds like a cafe. I feel like that's
The
a
boobs-
cafe. Me and
boobs in
Mom
Boulder.
could start the boobs in Boulder.
Boulders.
5-star restaurant, hotel, and massage.
Call it boulder holders.
Look, we've got,
You got boobs, beans, and beers.
we got something going
What
here.
do you need, man?
What other bees can we come
I
up
don't
with
know when
to
this turned
support
into
your
a
needs?
business plan, but I like this where we're going, guys.
Yeah, it goes right along with a genius business that my friends and I came up with, which was burrito and a blowjob.
I'm interested.
Yeah, there's no hidden message. You get exactly what the sign says.
Exactly what the sign
Exactly
says.
what the sign says.
Well, how much are you
hold up.
paying for this burrito and
Yeah, I
blowjob?
got
Well, it's going to be a
questions.
high-end burrito and a high-end blowjob, so
All right.
you're probably going to pay at least $100, probably for the combo.
Is that just for a regular?
How
blowjob?
high end of a
Have you
burrito are
just
we
done a
talking?
regular
Oh, like
blowjob?
real, good steak. Real good steak. Real fresh organic
what's
vegetables.
the-
All right, to my other question, do you get to choose male or female?
Of course.
And choose your masseuse or escort or whatever you would like to call it?
Of course.
Then yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah.
All 100% in. I was like, if you're just gonna give me some random motherfucker and Jim from down the street, his back-
We'll let you roll dice for it.
I'm Phil. I've been here since
How much was this
1997.
blowjob again?
$100.
$100. So
And a burrito. A high-end burrito.
You get a burrito.
high-end
At least
burrito.
$7.
That's the selling point. Is the high-end
so that's
burrito.
a basic blowjob, right? Just like a little basic blowjob.
No twist, slob,
Yeah,
3000.
nothing too extravagant.
I mean, that's the Guac Guac 3000. I hope.
The Guac Guac
right?
3000?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, let's split it. So you're getting two. Well, you're getting two
That's
individual
still a lot of
items
work.
here. So you're getting a $50 burrito and a $50 blowjob.
He said, I gotta cook it, man. I gotta suck dick. Fuck that, not for $100.
Like, damn. Are we gonna smoke a blunt at least? Blunts, burritos, and blowjobs? Shit, I need to get some weed.
Do I get to eat my burrito first?
You know, you eat it while you're receiving the other service.
So you're making it difficult to eat my burrito?
Yes, I'm making it. That's the experience.
Holy shit. Genius.
Yeah. I don't see a single flaw in this business.
I just hear a lot of business plans
God.
going on. I like where you're headed there, Sam. I like it.
That's fucking
I'll
great.
never work there. $100 is a little cheap, but
I was just about to say 75 on weekends. Let's pack this place.
I'm going to have sore jaws and all type of shit.
Shit.
You can run a deal.
conversation I'm having with Chad.
You got the escorts over here popping perks so they don't feel their jaw on their break and shit.
I was more thinking like you can go full on like double-sized Chipotle burritos, and if you can finish that before you come, then you get it for free.
Oh, the blowjob and the burrito?
No, just the burrito.
Just the burrito. Okay. Are we splitting it 50-50 or like 75-25? What's the price of just the burrito? Is it worth it to scarf down this burrito?
It's a $15 burrito.
At least. Probably more than that.
It's not worth getting a tummy ache.
No, yeah, I might as well. Well, hold up, because I might as well enjoy the blowjob if I'm only getting like $15 off for eating this burrito fast as fuck.
And-
Hell no. I'm
and-
taking like half an hour. I'm holding that shit. Man.
Okay, I'll sweeten the deal. We'll take a picture of you mid-orgasm, and then we'll throw your O face on the wall like you're a champion.
But it's so funny.
I don't know if that's a W or embarrassing.
Dude, you're already getting a blowjob while eating a burrito. Like, how much lower can you sink?
What were you doing?
That's a W.
He's saying to even the deal, he's going to take a picture of your nut face and put it on the wall.
Like,
You beat the timer?
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if that's a win or if that's embarrassing. Like everybody
It
who comes
depends on
in
what
here,
the wall's named.
everybody,
We got the Quick Comers Club. Oh no, it's embarrassing. Oh no, man. Fuck.
It's $1 million idea at least.
I said at least
It
we
is.
could be in the billions.
That's a job for robots.
Chippendale started
You stick
somewhere.
your dick in a wall, bro. That's an automatic dick sucker, and that's you
Rest
eat your
in
fucking
peace.
food and you chill.
That's the fast food version of it. You know, like
That's the fast food
Yeah,
version.
literally.
The drive-through version.
The drive-through version. Jesus Christ.
I saw
The
that.
robot comes
I
through
saw
the
on
window
porn,
and shit.
though, guys do stuff like that where they stick their dick in the wall.
yeah,
Why?
glory hole.
Fuck anything.
Yeah.
Why do you guys do that?
There's
Dude.
females who sit behind the wall and suck the dicks. What are you talking about?
Dick
No,
tells us to.
Hold on. I want to correct something real quick. It's
I'm
not
not-
females.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
you're
not
wrong.
judging. I'm just asking. Okay.
Okay. The male.
Don't bite my head up.
If I could explain briefly and speak for all men, that the male sex drive is basically, I need it now. It's blinding my intelligence. I cannot think until I get rid of this poison in me.
Yep.
I need to stick it somewhere wet and warm now.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Females be thinking like
very
that too,
visual.
though.
Super,
Females be
super
thinking
visual.
like that too, though. Females be acting like they don't.
Oh no,
They
I'm
wanna
not
take
saying that
motherfuckers
women.
down, but they do.
I'm not saying that
Right,
women
yeah.
don't think
'Cause I've
that
been
way.
looking at
I'm
niggas
just
like,
saying that
"I'll take you
men
down."
predominantly.
He's just speaking for the men because
It's
he
yours.
is.
What the fuck?
No,
So I discovered that today. That's something that I said. I said there's too much out here. Just I'm not crying over no dick no more. You know, I went through a real fucked up shit. So today I'm like, I would never cry over dick no more. Fuck that shit.
You realize that today?
No, but it was just like a random ass thought.
Hmm.
Okay.
Cause I've been seeing a lot of fucked up shit with people.
While
that
we
I
was
know.
out working?
No,
No, earlier today.
Yeah, this was when we was on the. I think I was at the doctor's office with Kai.
That's when you had the thought about not giving a fuck.
Yeah, cause
no
I'm
more?
I'm just chilling
Was
on the
at the
couch.
doctor's office.
I'm just sitting on the couch because I don't go back to the room because her doctor is a little bitch.
Mm.
And he don't like
It's a
me.
kind
I
of
don't
weird
think.
spot to have that realization. But
No,
I'll give
because
it to you.
I just seen like some people that I know they're going through some real fucked up shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, I went through that shit like 3 years ago. Never the fuck again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no amount of vagina that is worth the pain that
Just
the
be
price is.
happy.
Just saying.
Just be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. you
It's
gotta let
nice.
it go.
It's nice. but
Alone
I've been
or
through a lot
together.
of shit for it.
It's okay, and it's okay to be alone and be happy. You don't have to be with somebody to be happy, people.
For sure.
It's true.
Right.
And I'm learning this.
And it's actually
I've
better
discovered
to be
this.
happy alone first. 'cause
Yeah, it's dope.
if you come into this relationship with a whole ton of baggage because you're not happy and you got all this
Right.
other shit, you're fucked from the jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
That relationship is not going to make it because you're already going through whatever you're going through or feeling however you're feeling. Now you're bringing that to the relationship, to this other person, and it's
Right.
gonna interfere whether you know it or not.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fair. You're gonna throw their life.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
honestly just better to be cool and happy with yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake before where like
Yeah, I
it
feel
could have
ya.
been a really
I've
good
there,
relationship,
too.
but I fucked it up because I had too much baggage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I
someone's
feel
done
ya.
that before with me. They could have had something really good and they just fucked it up.
Mhm.
There's that too much baggage.
Yeah, that's what that is. When you
And I'm
fuck it
just
up,
like
it's
a
just too much
pretty,
baggage.
you know,
Yeah, and I think-
I've had my little psycho stage. I'm not gonna say I haven't because all bitches do. All bitches do. But for the most part, I'm pretty
No, it's
pretty
worse.
chill.
Pretty chill. It's good.
But-
Yeah.
Just be me. Just chill. I just like to smoke weed, get money. You know?
weed, get money.
Swear. I mean, that's a good.
I think-
Yeah.
I think that's true
What else could you
for.
want? You
I
know?
think that's true
Yeah.
for a lot of men specifically. Though, is bringing baggage into new relationships or to new steps in your life because we're almost molded to kind of hold in all of this shit. We're not right away gonna go run to somebody and spew out everything that we're going through. We're
Right.
from birth we're kind of taught, boys don't cry, this and that. Like So we're almost molded to hold it in more. So I feel like we are going to make that mistake a lot more.
Do you express your
Right.
emotions?
Yeah, I try to.
I feel
But
like
usually not to the people that are like real close to me. Unfortunately,
I feel
I'll
like it.
express them to,
I feel like
random
it just
people.
depends. I feel like a lot of men back home, they feel like they can't express their emotions.
Yeah.
You're
Like
seen
they-
as weak.
Like they feel like they have to be tough all the time.
Yeah, you're seen as weak.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, it seems weak
Yeah.
for sure.
No, that's
And it's really unattractive, actually.
yeah. That's the reason why men aren't allowed to show.
Just so you
yeah.
know, it's very unattractive.
To what? To
It's
what?
cool
Show
to be
your
soft
emotions.
sometimes. No, it's cool to be soft and sweet. You don't have to be all tough and when you're around your boys and all that. That's just weird to me when guys do that.
Oh,
They act extra hard around their friends.
Yeah. Like, why do you do that? Do you want to fuck
be-
him instead? Like, just do that.
You want him to think you're tight?
Right.
Because you can. I'm not going to judge you, but just leave me the fuck alone. Like,
hmm.
He said, 'cause you can. I'm not stopping you.
Just don't come back and text me later.
Right.
yeah, leave your weird shit over there.
You gotta really be swinging it if you come back.
From one knee to the other, sir.
Right. Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. No, I got lucky because I got parents that were like really talk that shit out and like they'd like get out on one knee and be like, yo, what are you feeling right now? How can we help you fucking feel this or do whatever? And I was like, so yeah, I got super, super lucky that they gave me like the tools when I was a little bit younger to like kind of express that shit more. And then the music became a bigger part of that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
being
think
able to write, being able to put it into songs and be like, I'm not really going to tell them really what's going on. Like,
but you're gonna express it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a huge reason why I'm trying to get into music as well. And why I've been coming over here and getting in the studio and shit is that it helps for sure. Even just for a lot of people, just listening to other people express it and being like, oh, I can relate to that. You know, that helps them.
Right,
And I think
100%, man.
Y'all just be going stupid over
It
here
helps
all
you
the time.
bleed the nozzle on the fucking canister that is the emotion ball.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was the only way. When I was a kid, it was the only way because my parents had this weird emotional trap that they like to set up, which is tell me what's going on. I tell them what's going on. They tell me I'm stupid for feeling that way.
Damn.
Then I get mad at them for telling me I'm stupid, and then they hit me for getting mad at them. It was just that cycle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
growing up for me, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You know, I had good grandparents that showed me like what love was and shit. But as far as my actual parents,
You go.
them motherfuckers was crazy.
Different story.
And their story. Yeah, my mom's still crazy, but she's calm.
Yeah. Calm down with age, slow down with age a little bit.
Yeah, but if you piss her off, she'll still take it there with you.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't understand it. Just chill out.
She got that dog in her.
Yeah,
She
something.
ready for anything.
Something.
I know we got another topic.
Oh, we got plenty. The writer's strike.
Yep.
There is another Hollywood writer's strike going on right now. What it means for us is that TV is going to suck for about 6 months.
So there's no new episodes of anything?
I think so. I think it's like news broadcast stuff.
I'm canceling
and,
all
like,
my subscriptions.
all the fucking
Is it, like-
daily show, TV show stuff.
Well, it depends on who's running the producer. So if it's the producer's pro writers union, like the late night stuff, they'll probably just be done. They won't be broadcasting anything new. They'll be running reruns or something like that. The other shows, like the more episodic and the story driven shows, are probably going to hire scabs. Just
I'm
what they're
just
going to
saying, keep power coming. Just don't
Right.
pause that out.
do. Well, yeah.
50, keep it
Yeah,
coming.
that was one thing I was concerned about because I've never been the type of person to just hop on normal, average, everyday TV.
Mhm.
I mean, I have a couple of times, but I'm not sitting here flipping through channels. I'm mainly like, honestly, like outside doing something or fucking, if I'm not, I'm on YouTube, sometimes Facebook and shit like that. But there are certain shows on like Hulu and Netflix
Mhm.
that I will sit here and watch. When
Yeah.
I hear writer's strike, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I wonder, does it affect them in the
Yeah.
same way?
Anybody
is it
who's in the union.
Hollywood, or is
Anybody
it-
who's in the union,
Anybody's in the writing guild.
you'd probably
Oh,
have to
shit.
research
I hope they're done
specifically.
with Snowfall because it was tragic how it ended.
Was it? I didn't watch Snowfall yet. I should.
You need to watch it.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Have you watched the BMF?
Mm-mm.
You need to watch that too.
The
I mean, I grew up
okay.
during that shit. I'm a little older.
Gotcha. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that BMF shit. That shit's hot.
Sick. Yeah. Put together a little list for me, and I'll fucking.
Gotcha. I like watching like real life shit. They have a new Tupac shit out on Hulu.
Oh, they do?
Man.
Dear Mama.
Dear Mama.
I'm gonna have to watch that one.
It's pretty
Right.
dope. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's pretty dope. I should check it out.
Yeah, it seems like Hulu's going down the hip hop biopic route.
Yeah, they all do that.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah.
A lot of them have, yeah. I appreciate
They
it,
have
though.
the Wu-Tang one too.
I believe it was
Yeah.
Hulu.
That's
Yeah,
also Hulu. That shit's hard.
yeah, it was pretty good. They're ending it though after the 4th season.
Really.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I think I haven't watched it since
the
it came out,
first
actually.
episode of the 4th season, and then I haven't watched.
Nothing. I just only watched the very
I
Wonder why it got
remember
canceled.
watching some of it. I haven't watched through the whole thing, but I watched a good bit of the first season. It was pretty raw for sure.
Real.
I listened to it over there while like everybody in this was coming through the studio was going through like a cycle of watching it. So I watched the entire series without watching it. Yeah, and all I can say about that show is they use the phrase "ayo" like punctuation. Like it,
yeah.
yeah, there's been
That's how
scenes.
motherfuckers talk back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there just counting it. It was like there was 5 in one scene where they were like "Zoeo." When they were changing the subject, that's what they do. When they're addressing somebody, it's "Zoeo."
Yeah.
So that's all I think about is that show. You know?
Yeah, fuck. Did they digitally augment his voice to be lower too?
I don't know, but he's definitely throwing on some gravel. Like he's full on like trying to be Tom Waits.
Right. Yeah. Fuck. What is it? He's playing ODB.
No, he's playing fucking RZA.
Got you. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that show's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I wonder if the the daily news stuff, like big CNN and like Fox News stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're not affected by writers, are they? Or
No, they have a different union.
a different type of
Yeah, they're
thing that's going
journalists,
on?
not like
Journalists.
screenwriters.
Okay. And then, so when's the last time this has happened? Has it been like 10 or 15 years?
The last one I remember happened back in 2007, 2008. And it killed a lot of shows. Like a lot of shows are going to die because of this.
No shit.
Yeah, like
Do you
that's
think
what.
Rick and Morty dies because
Yes.
they had the fucking Roland thing?
Yeah, they've already been
Now
talking
they have
about it.
this.
They've already been talking about it.
What if
Yeah.
it's just gone forever?
They've
after
already been
season-
talking about it.
yeah.
It's so sad.
They're just gonna end it where they are right now. And
Right,
It's
and
just
just
gonna be
call it
over.
good.
And then they're gonna try to come with some new shit for all of us fucking stoners and motherfuckers who like to
Right.
take shrooms
Nobody's-
and shit.
I don't know, man. I don't think anything's gonna top Rick and Morty for me.
No.
No, say yeah.
Like
The conspiracy inside job got pretty close for me.
I
Yeah, that's
said,
pretty good. I like those.
certain shows on Hulu and shit, and Rick and Morty
Did you
is
watch the
one of
Velma?
those for sure.
I had mixed feelings about
Yeah,
Velma.
I started it, but
What'd
I
you
just
feel about it?
It was alright.
I felt like definitely don't let your kids watch it.
No.
So, yeah, it's definitely not
That's for sure.
Scooby-Doo.
Not
or Harley
Scooby-Doo.
Quinn.
She's ratchet as
Harley Quinn's tight.
Harley Quinn was pretty
Velma's
dope,
ratchet as fuck.
I know.
but
Like-
don't
She's
let.
wrong, bro.
Like,
She's
what happened to
fucking-
you, Velma?
Right.
You used to be so sweet.
She became like a chubby, slightly racist Indian girl.
So she
Oh,
became Mindy Kaling.
I don't like this version of you, Velma. I didn't grow up on this shit.
I'm cool, bro. Thank you.
I didn't grow up on this shit.
Yeah, it was.
Get it together.
I love to hate watch that one. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you and me
because
both.
it's like it's good, but it's also disturbing.
Right.
Like, why
Right,
did you
like,
do
I-
her like this?
Yeah, like I like.
Why
watching
did you
her be-
do everybody like
Yeah,
this?
it was
Yeah.
cringe basically
Yeah.
to watch
Yeah.
it.
There is no audience for that show. I cannot think of a single one for like, oh, that's for that show.
Velma, get it
Right.
together. Do not come with it.
I feel bad for the children or the parents of the children who just watch that show. Because there's, you
I
like,
like-
I feel
parents'
bad
fault.
for the
and,
actors.
well, yeah, it's the parents'
Right.
fault. But in
'Cause why would you do
today's
this
day
to
and
yourself?
age, fucking 7 out of 10 parents are just sitting there letting their kids watch whatever. They're not. They're like, oh, Velma, okay, Scooby Doo, walk to the next room, not give a shit.
Yeah, not realize it's like
Not
TVMA
realize-
or something.
Yeah, like this is.
I mean, it starts off with a nude scene and then someone being like showing their empty brain cavity. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
the very.
I wanted to watch
very
it with
first
Liliana so
beginning
bad.
of the first
I'm
episode.
like, and then I'm like,
She would start imitating her quick.
No.
Right, I know. Yeah, no. She would try.
No, she would not do that. Liliana does not play like that.
Yeah, that's funny. I think that was Mindy Kaling.
She's a sweet
actress,
girl.
right?
Yeah, and she's the executive producer and the main writer.
Is she the right? Okay,
It's the Mindy Kaling show.
At Hollywood and making a fucking piece out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's Velma herself is such a spiteful, hateful character.
Yeah.
That there's no redemption in him. There's like no redemption. If the characters are characters, they're irredeemable. And if they're not characters, they're caricatures of bad stereotypes. And like, it's just, I could go on and on about why that show is shit.
Unforgivable.
We're not going to do that, though. That's going to take up too much time. Just don't come with another season. But
Right.
Oh, no, already approved?
Get your life together, Velma.
Season 2 is
Already approved.
I hope she got her shit together in this season.
Oh, no. The thing is now they're going to have to recreate the Hate Watch. They accidentally ran into Hate Watch territory, so now that's what the audience is there for. That's who's watching.
Fuck.
They're just watching it because they hate it.
Yeah, we want to watch it burn down now.
Yeah.
I want to watch them be like, whoa.
We want to watch it until it gets so bad that they cancel it. Like, that's what everybody's there for now. Like, we were expecting a cool, childish, like, throwback, expecting everything to be good.
Yeah.
Is that a setup, or
watch
we're trying to force a Mel Gibson moment out of Mindy Kaling?
Well, like,
I don't know. I just know they keep remaking everything that I grew up on.
Well, yeah, it's like a lot of motherfuckers grew up.
IP.
A lot of motherfuckers grew up on this, and they're like, "Oh my god, they're making a new Scooby Doo show about Velma. I'm gonna watch this with my kids."
Indian,
and then it just opens how it opens.
What the
like,
fuck type of shit is that?
and it is,
Oh no, believe me, the race swapping got a hell of a lot of attention from the internet as far as Velma goes. Like they were bitching about every race swap, and the ones that they didn't, the one guy they didn't race swap, they bitched because he was a poor representation of that race. So it's like
you can't do shit.
Yeah,
You can't do shit.
you know, you can't do shit.
nobody's happy.
The best thing to do, y'all, is just be yourself.
Just be you, baby.
Just be
Yeah,
you.
well, that's the thing about it. It's like
else take it.
I prefer an open racist, if I do say so myself. Someone who's
At least you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, like if you're gonna be racist, just be straight up, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm not fucking with you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, but
shit,
but where's
it
the
hurt,
fun?
but it's like, all right, I'll walk over here, man.
The secrecy is half the
like
fun. You know?
Ant from the Nine. Like hold on, y'all. That brings me back to Ant from the Nine, the racist. Gotta throw that out here. I gotta throw it out there. He's a racist. It's not Sam.
Oh shit!
He keeps trying to pin it on. He keeps trying to pin it on Sam, but it's really him.
It's on him. He's a reflect. He's seeing a mirror reflection of himself. He's like, what am I looking at? Am I a race?
just straight up projection. I mean, like,
Yeah.
no, that's like,
Let's try to put that together. Is he like he's basically just a small town country kid from the South who hasn't seen much yet?
yeah, he seems.
Right?
I mean, like from the conversations we've had, where he said he hasn't lived yet, and I'm sitting there like, all I did was go to a party where women took their clothes off, dude. It's not that big of a deal.
Not that crazy.
It's not that crazy.
That's a decent party with good tequila.
Yeah.
any party with good tequila.
Maybe.
No, which one? I don't know.
I don't know. He was talking about some episode about a party that Sam went to.
Oh, yeah.
The vagina judging party.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Like that. I still don't
That
see.
blows his mind. That blows Ant's
I
mind.
don't get it. Like
I
it's
don't understand it. What's so interesting is pussy.
Right.
right.
Right, yeah.
Maybe it's because I have.
Well, it's
I know you live with one, so like you see it every day.
true, but like even then, like
It's still not super interesting.
yeah.
Why do we gotta have a contest?
I can.
Why we gotta have a contest? I'm trying to find out which one looks prettiest.
Yeah, the answer
Are
to
you
that
trying
one,
to figure out whose dick is biggest?
Kinda.
that happens.
I know it happens, but I'm not gonna participate.
There's nothing wrong with a good big dick, okay?
There's nothing
I
wrong
don't
with
think-
it, but we don't gotta
Or
have
a
a
nice
contest.
pussy. But you don't have to have some extreme big dick. Like people be acting like they really want some big ass extreme dick. I do not want a dick that's the same size as me. Doesn't sound too pleasurable.
Just impaled on a life-size dick of your own.
I just
yeah.
found.
Jesus Christ,
Look, I just
yeah.
found out. I just found out, y'all, that I grew. I'm
Did you
now.
grow?
I'm
What?
now.
How tall are you
I'm
now?
now 5'1.5".
Congratulations.
Damn.
What happened?
Yep, I was 4'11" for 33 years. Damn near.
Oh, shit. the extra inch.
I don't know. I measured me in the doctor's
Oh
office.
shit.
Just thought I would let you.
That's tight.
It was
You relax more and you're just standing up a little more straight. That's all.
A
Cause
little bit more straight.
Just a little more
Look,
straight up.
I got my posture right. today.
Right. That's how life's looking out.
she's like, I'm trying to tell you you're taller. I'm like, no, I'm not. I've been 4'11" since I was like in 5th grade. She's like, no, you really are taller. And then she measured me. And then I saw it. And she wasn't lying.
That's tight.
Nice.
But I really don't care. But
There's hope for us all if you're still growing.
I'm just gonna
That's
shrink
tight.
again.
I don't think there's
I'm,
hope for us.
I'm Mexican.
Again.
I'm Mexican.
I would like to stop growing, please, if that's the case. I'm done.
You still
Right.
growing?
I'm
If I
Benjamin
am, I
Buttoning
want to
it.
stop.
You're Benjamin buttoning it. You're gonna get a little bit taller and then get shorter again. Gotcha.
Because I've been the same height my whole life, basically. But I've never cared. It's been alright.
Right. Yeah, short girls are fun.
Yeah, and then my shoes, I wear so. And then-
yeah, dude.
I mean, I agree, but I
A
was.
bunch of fucking. What do
I
they
mean,
used
I
to call the
agree,
Jersey Shore
too.
girls?
I don't fucking know.
Fucking.
Talk about Snooki?
Yeah,
Mhm.
unfortunately, but yeah, Gambinos or whatever.
Uh,
little
Guidos?
fucking-
So,
Yeah, little fucking
I
nuggets basically that are woo girls, and they run around in like little packs of
My-
3 or 4.
my brother-in-law used to say I was kind of acting like her because I used to drink all the time.
She called you Snooki?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that was pretty fucked up, Chad.
Right. Yeah, those are almost fighting words.
Yeah. But you know, it's okay. I still love you.
No, those are fighting words.
Right.
You
Right. Damn, this love you didn't like box him right there.
know? No, he's a pretty cool guy. He's lucky. I love him. Mm-hmm.
So, you guys not really expecting too much of an effect from the writer's strike yet? Probably not. Nah. They'll get it sorted
I
out.
don't know. Everything has to cycle out
I feel like a lot of shit nowadays.
in everything.
This is going to be a real out of pocket opinion for a lot of people. But I feel like a lot of shit nowadays is just propaganda. Like and I'm including COVID. That's,
Okay. We just got demonetized. There it is.
Go on.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
Well,
Since
'cause,
we're
like-
already here,
Yay.
fuck it.
Cause, all right, so I already fucked up by saying that. So let me elaborate on.
He can say it though
Let me
because he's
elaborate.
white.
I'm
He can
listening.
say he's
Let
white.
me elaborate on this.
Yeah.
How many other times has it been? This is gonna be the end of the world.
Right.
And I understand there's been a lot of people who were fucking, what do you want to call it, at risk.
Their lives were affected. A lot of more
Yeah, there
people
was
died than should.
there was a
have,
lot of
etc.
people who died and a lot of shit. But then there's also a lot of people like me sitting here with not a single vaccination, never had COVID one time, just chilling.
You know, I got the vaccination and I
Not
got
once.
sick since
And I
having that
don't
shit.
wear a mask unless it's I absolutely have to.
Fuck y'all for making me get.
But
that
like
shit.
the biggest reason I bring this up is because when all of this first started with COVID, do you remember the riots where they were throwing bricks through windows in Chicago and shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why was there just pallets of bricks? Why was there just pallets of bricks sitting
Fuck
in the
the
alley?
city up.
What citizen is just gonna move a pallet of bricks to the alley? A fucking
The
it's gonna weigh a
government.
couple of tons. Like I'm talking full size pallets
Don't get me
Of
started
bricks.
on here.
just sitting in the alley. And I'm sure if I go deep enough into the internet and look, I can bring the picture back up. But
No, I know what picture you're talking
yeah,
about.
you
but,
know
like,
what picture I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but
Like,
here's the thing about that particular issue and a lot of the shit that was going around during COVID, especially during the riots. You're right. There's a lot of propaganda going around, especially from the news networks, because they value sensationalism more than they do fact. But
agreed.
those bricks that you're talking about were one near a construction area, and two, the only examples that they could find of that everywhere. So if it was a real conspiracy, you would have bricks more than just one or two locations, especially
Yeah.
one in the city. So especially when it's around a construction area. So as that proving a conspiracy, not so much. Is it grossly inconvenient and illogical. Yeah, absolutely. But it doesn't prove a conspiracy or a controller or anything like that. The real conspiracy with the COVID situation involves like partially where it came from, partially how they handled the situation, and more about how they covered up their responsibility for the overzealous actions.
Yeah,
I mean that's the real conspiracy there.
Yeah,
I mean,
y'all was real fucked up for all of that.
yeah.
I wouldn't
I just
even
want to
really.
let y'all know that a lot of people died because y'all.
I wouldn't even really say it's a conspiracy. Like there's a lot of shit out here that people consider conspiracy that actually happened. Like,
Well, conspiracy doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just means that there was a plan behind it that made it happen.
all right, fair enough, fair enough. Because I'm saying there's a lot of shit that they like. People will just sweep under the rug under the rug, like fucking what is it, MK Ultra or whatever the fuck it was.
Until it comes back to bite them in the ass later when people find lift that particular part of the rug. I mean, like they never get away from it.
Wasn't it?
No,
MK Ultra, basically?
MK Ultra was the CIA's attempt to turn LSD
It was
into
the
mind
LSD
control.
one. Yeah, they straight up like dosed the fuck out of people. They had like mason jars full of this shit, and
Like
they
the
would
real
just,
LSD. Like
yeah, pure 100%, nothing like absolutely fucking. And they would just, they would dose the fuck out of people and have them locked in this room and try to mind control their ass. They would do all kinds of shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, and they what they did. You guys all right over there?
It is, huh?
You're all right over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about to get more into it.
Right.
No,
exactly.
Anyway,
I know, I'm 100 milligrams deep, y'all. Sorry.
no explanation needed. Anyway, no, MK Ultra. They were trying to basically create a truth serum because they figured through observing soldiers that are whacked out on their mind on LSD, because you could do that in the military. They could just give you drugs and not tell you what it is.
Oh Jesus!
Yep.
Imagine that.
Oh, you want to, dude?
They put you outside and you're on acid, and you're like, "What the fuck did they give me?"
If you want to talk about horrible actions by the medical corps and the military, talk about the Tuskegee experiments. Those motherfuckers. They infected black pilots with syphilis and didn't tell them they gave it to them, so they could monitor how syphilis affected people.
Like, that makes you go insane, doesn't it?
Yeah,
syphilis.
It causes your brain to rot.
What the fuck?
Yep.
It's absolutely crazy what it does.
Black people for a lot of fucked up shit back in the day.
Yeah, they handed out crack
very
like it was
true.
candy, all kinds of shit.
Like they were test rats or whatever.
Yep.
Like, it's so fucked up.
Not just that, there's
that falls into the other subject about the
Oh, the reintroduction of segregation in Missouri.
Hold up.
Is it Mississippi? Mississippi. Sorry, Missouri. Mississippi.
Before we get into all of that, I just want to say that it's not just America where this shit happens. There's fucking evidence of like the Russian sleep experiment and World War II, where they're fucking giving the Nazis meth and as pills and just
Keeping them hopped up and rolling on shit.
That's how they conquered Western Europe.
Yeah.
Illegal. Back in the day, they actually used to prescribe meth.
Well, amphetamines, yeah.
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 I mean, they still
Like
do with
heroin
Adderall
was the
and all of
original
that, but
fucking
we don't got to get into that.
painkiller and shit.
Oh no, they give straight up
crazy.
fucking
White
hardcore.
people be losing their fucking rabbit ass mind.
We put it in vials and it just became too
They
accessible.
give them to the fighter pilots.
Y'all know what y'all doing out here.
Fighter pilots have what they call go pills. It's just meth.
Go pills. Wow.
It's just meth.
Just that's crazy.
I grew up during an era where we done seen some things.
Yeah.
And during that time, the government was real fucked up.
Yeah, dude, for
It's
real.
only getting worse.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten any better.
But we will fight y'all all back.
It's me.
Don't come for us. I don't want no problems.
Same. Yeah, I would not. I really don't want to see any type of revolution in my lifetime, or any sort of civil war again. Like, that'd be too fucking crazy.
It may be inevitable.
I hope not. Yeah,
It's going to shit, bro.
right. How long has Syria been in civil war? 10 years now.
At least. But strangely enough, the
Fuck.
world is safer than it's ever been.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, it seems safer in the streets for the public, for like to walk around, to do kind of what you need to do in most countries.
I mean, like 100 years ago, the average life expectancy of a man was in his 50s.
And it's above that now. It's
It's-
65,
for sure.
70s.
It's 72.
72, that's decent.
Yeah. Well, for our
72,
generation, it's going to
yeah.
go down.
Look
But, yeah.
young longer these days.
That's true.
And
Facts.
that's
Facts.
that's not including like
It's the melanin.
the exceptional cases of people living to
Thank you.
record of 105 plus.
Yeah, and
Right.
the reason why that average age is going up isn't because people are living longer. It's because less children are dying.
Okay.
So, like the big change over the last 100 years is that infant mortality dropped by like to a fraction of what it was, because simple things like the mumps and rubella and whooping cough and stuff like that we just deal with a simple antibiotic right now was almost guaranteed death when you were a kid before antibiotics.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like you got whooping cough when you were a baby, you were dead. You died.
Came a long way.
Yeah. So like that's
Damn.
why that's the main reason why the life expectancy is growing, is because there's less dead children.
Yeah, I remember when whooping cough went around.
wild.
I was probably like
Good.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
I wasn't a baby, thankfully.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, fuck. We had the
I remember
norovirus
my
go
whole
around.
house was all locked in their rooms and shit. And nobody left for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Mhm. Right, fuck. Shit, I caught Corona like 4 or 5 times in a row, 0 shots. That's fucked up, but
Yeah.
you know,
No, I think
we had the sign, we had the quarantine signs.
I know it's so polite.
Yeah.
We
I'm-
thought we were
All
dying.
you people that just want to barge into our house for no damn reason.
I know. We're like, we know it's a public spot, so careful. There's Rona in here right now. Come over if you need to, I guess.
Yeah, like that's the weirdest thing. Like I've been vaxxed twice, and I've had COVID twice. Both one time was before the vaccine ever came out, and I got it from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah,
Guilty.
I walked in.
I
and,
know.
Like,
it was bad.
no, I walked in. I think you even had a mask on. And I just didn't even touch you. I walked like within 5 feet of you, and I stood there and said hi, and that was it. I caught it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Gatewood caught it from me
Yeah.
that same way. Andrew for damn sure caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The roommates downstairs got lucky. I don't think they got it that time.
Bam eventually did get COVID, if I remember right. He like
Yeah.
But also later on, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think at first he was really cautious about stuff because he doesn't want to be sick.
yeah no
He's a
Right.
guy. He
Right.
doesn't want to be down in the dumps.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah, he was trying.
Yeah, COVID sucked.
He was trying.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, COVID, like especially the first time I had it, because I had like one of the
Stop
original
releasing
strains.
viruses. Let us live.
Stop doing research on viruses like that, you dumb fucks. Don't make viruses better.
Right. Yeah. Why you gotta always try to weaponize shit?
It's like you're trying to train
Fine.
tigers to be better killers. Stop it.
Right.
Hell no. Right.
Let us live.
This is giving the sharks lasers.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop.
Do your experiments somewhere else.
Yeah.
Facts.
So,
my lord. Yes.
You want to talk about the movie Rust restarting, or did you want to talk about Jim Crow reappearing?
Right. I know we kind of teased the other one. Fuck. I don't know if I have much to say about the Rust. So Rust is the movie that the PA got shot and killed by accident. I believe it was an old western. The cinematographer.
Yeah.
Okay, director of cinematography. We'll have to look it up. I'm so sorry. We'll put her name in.
Yeah.
After.
It was a tragic accident.
Yeah.
Very similar to the death of Brandon Lee. So for those who don't know, about a year and a half ago at this point, on the movie set in in Santa Fe, New Mexico, there was a tragic accident where a prop gun was loaded with a real bullet. And they shot the gun at the camera. It killed the camera person, and also I think went through the camera person and hit the director as well.
Yeah.
The actor who shot it was Alec Baldwin. And as far as I could tell from what happened, is that the person, the weapons master, was basically should not have had the job. It was her first time working on a professional set ever. They were using real revolvers because revolvers, you can't fake a revolver.
Yeah.
Like you really
The
just can't do it.
mechanism has to, has to
And for
work.
some odd reason, they don't take the pins out or anything like that. Well, they can't because they're firing blanks. But like, anyway, but it's a movie semi-automatic pistol. You can set up to fire, or at least appear to be firing, without actually having anything in it.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with revolvers.
Right.
So they were out shooting these revolvers with real rounds.
Right. Target practice, opinion, whatever.
On set, which is against union rules.
Right.
It's against union rules to have live firearms on a movie set for this very reason.
Yeah. 100%. That makes
but
sense.
They weren't following that rule. A live round got mixed in with the blanks, loaded in the gun.
One thing led to another.
And there it is.
Fuck.
So
yeah, dude, scary situation.
Yeah, it was a director of photography, by the way. That was
Director of photography. Okay, R.I.P. Man.
Anyway, yes, R.I.P. It's a tragic loss. Anyway, the movie has been in legal hell ever since this. As
limbo for about a year and a half.
Yeah, and Alec Baldwin got sued. He was brought up on charges for manslaughter, which he was acquitted of.
That's very irresponsible, that's for sure.
For sure.
It definitely was not his fault.
Right, no, exactly.
So on a movie set, the weapons master basically is in charge of the weapon. And if it's their job to make sure the weapons are safe and hand it to the actors, explain to them how they're supposed to properly use it, et cetera, keep safety at its highest levels.
Yeah.
So Alec Baldwin, being an experienced actor, knowing that, he's not going to question the weapon that's handed to him.
Right.
Because he's been acting in action movies like that since Hunt for Red October in 1988.
Yeah.
So like he's been doing it for a while. So he's like, he knows what it's like when on a professional set. The weapons master did not.
Right.
And that's how this happened.
He knows it's somebody's job to do that. And then that person whose job it was, they were new.
It's somebody's job to make sure it's not loaded, and then it's also the stage producer's job to
double check
that.
Yeah, there seems like
responsible.
Yeah.
Right, there seems like there's
fucking
some
job.
balances, checks and balances.
That's the thing. When people be having jobs, they be having one fucking job.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Right, just do it.
Yeah,
do that job.
I mean, it's not even as like the Brandon Lee situation was tragic.
Yeah, that was Spike Lee's son. Or
no, Bruce
differently,
Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's son.
Not Spike Lee. Jesus.
He died on the set of The Crow. Basically a revolver again. So
Making a new one? They were making a new one?
a new Crow, yeah. I think a while ago they were talking about it. But this is the original one back in the 90s. So in order to, when you're pointing a revolver at a camera, you have to put dummy bullets in it because you can see into the chamber. So you have to have something in there that looks like a bullet.
Yeah.
So they'll have bullets with no powder in them and no charge. Well, what happened was they were doing that and they were doing the shot and they pulled the trigger to do the click and it pushed the head of the bullet, of the dummy bullet, into the barrel. So then when they popped it open again, they pulled the bullet out and loaded it with a blank, and then fired the gun to get the gunshot.
Yeah.
Well,
there's something
there
in
was
the
a
chamber.
bullet in the chamber.
Yeah. Fuck.
And that's how Brandon Lee
It
died.
loaded it with a pre-bullet in front of the fucking bullet.
Yeah, and they had just sent medical home because when you're doing stunts like that, you have to have medical on site. They just sent them home because they needed one more shot, and the bullet or the fragment of the bullet got him right in the aorta.
Damn.
Dead.
Damn, bled out right there.
Yep.
Fucking R.I.P. Z2.
So for filmmakers out there, I don't give a shit how cool revolvers look. They're super dangerous to use as prop guns. So unless you have a real master weaponsmith or what have you working on you with your film, just go get a fucking airsoft Glock gun and just load it with it and make it empty and just make it pop.
Right, do the CO2 ones and they'll fucking...
So easy.
Yes, it's so much easier to do.
Literally like $50 at any sporting goods store.
Yeah.
Right.
It's better than dying.
Yeah, it's
real.
exactly. It's better than accidentally killing somebody
Yeah.
because a revolver is like the perfect handgun.
Yeah.
You know,
It's designed to always fire.
yeah, bro, it's fucked up. It's
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I hope that they take that reverence and fucking put that upon the rest of the movie. Then, if they're finishing it, and hopefully, like,
Yeah.
because we weren't on that set, we didn't have to see somebody die there. So I'm sure that it affected them in a certain way for sure. But we'll have to see how the movie comes out. Are you guys gonna go see it?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna go see it. I mean, I was
Same.
planning on seeing it
I feel
before.
like I'm responsible to go and see it.
Yeah.
Right, you know about the
Hearing what
lady who
happened.
passed, so now we have to,
Yeah.
we got to do our part and see what the art became.
Which
how
is-
responsible they need to be in shit.
I'm
so-
sure there will be some sort of tribute at the end.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
hopefully.
they have to recoup their costs because the insurance is gonna ream them now.
Oh,
They're getting
yeah.
sued by the family and
Fuck.
all this shit, so they have to recoup their costs.
Definitely.
And now that this
They have to put the movie out.
yeah, they have to put the movie out. And now that it's very notorious, it's gonna have an audience.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're all gonna.
Everybody in this room wants to go see it just because.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have thought about it before necessarily. Actually, it has one actor that I like in it besides Alec Baldwin is Ned from Ned's Declassified.
I didn't even hear about
He's a
this
cowboy
movie
in
until
that
this
shit.
conversation.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
for
He's
real.
yes.
Yeah, it's just an old western.
Might
It's
be
an old
cool.
western movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
speaking of
wild.
the past,
Yeah.
they're running the best of Jim Crow down in Mississippi, evidently.
Fuck. So that's forced segregation.
Yeah. No.
Jesus Christ. We're really moving backwards.
So
in the
what is
South, y'all.
what is this? What are these laws that are they just back on the books because stuff got changed in the federal level, or is it because?
Yes.
Yeah.
They feel like people are starting to get too much freedom.
Well, of course. I mean, that's.
They don't like it because it's the South. They're known for that shit.
Well, yes, but so is the
But-
North. But
But just let people progress. Like, come on.
well, what is the change? I gotta know. I mean, what are the laws that are coming back into effect?
Like they really want it to be segregated again. Like legitimately. Yeah, like legitimately. Legitimately segregated.
That's why.
Yeah, read the articles. Check that shit out.
Is this like
Well, that's the
Mississippi
thing. I haven't
State?
read it. So if you pull
No,
your phone out, I'd like
Mississippi.
to read it.
Yeah, pull your phone out.
Like the white 7-Eleven sell cigarettes, the black 7-Eleven sell Black and Milds.
Oh
Separate
You're
but equal.
no. No wonder they think you're racist. You're ridiculous, bro.
He's supposed to be the racist. It's supposed to be him.
Yeah, it's supposed to be me,
It's
evidently.
supposed to be him.
It's only because I look like I'm racist.
Now it's both of y'all.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Damn.
It says-
He's only joking.
Get your
I
shit
did-
together.
I
I
said
expect
it
better out of you.
Slur earlier,
Okay?
so whatever.
You Mexican
Got
fucking
it.
German, get your
Sorry,
life
Italians.
together, okay?
He said sorry, Italian.
I did. I said I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be better than that.
All right.
Okay, but it says this was a couple months ago. This was March 14th.
What's the source?
The source is AP News.
Oh, okay. The Associated Press.
Yes. Jackson, Mississippi says efforts by majority white Mississippi legislators to create courts with appointed rather than elected judges and to expand patrols by state police inside the majority black capital city of Jackson amount to Jim Crow 2.0.
Jim Crow 2.0.
Okay, so that's an opinion. What is the actual laws?
I'm trying to get to that.
Because
There-
there's like
it's
a
a-
more significant police force
Yeah.
on the streets.
But I honestly don't think anything is gonna pass because
And then
look at how far we've came.
Well, that dark ages happen. So like just because we have progress now doesn't mean that that regression can't happen. I mean, like if financially and economically shit gets so bad, I bet we're gonna divide under tribe lines, and whatever you see as your tribe is the line. And since racism is still a factor, there's going to be a good chunk of people that's divide on race, especially in the upper class.
Let's not take it there, people. We don't need to digress.
right.
Right.
That's wild that you can have like.
But that's how the world works.
That is.
Everything goes.
History repeats itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't need to keep doing the shit. Make new history.
Facts, yeah.
No, it will be the new history. It'll be the fall of the American Empire.
New history, peace. Everybody just smoke hella weed and be
Whoa.
peaceful.
The fall of the American Empire.
No, we're in the middle of it right now.
Heavy.
Yeah.
I
So-
thought I gotta smoke again.
Can I see your phone real quick? I just want to skim the article.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that shit.
Stay away from fluoride.
Controlling your
Well,
fucking
I don't
third
drink.
eye, man.
Let me keep it real. I'm not gonna drink any water from anywhere out of the tap. All of this that we've already talked about the American government, you should know not to trust the water. But just like there's all kinds of chlorine, chloramines, heavy metals, all kinds of shit. If you're gonna drink water out of the tap, go get you a purifier.
Yeah, well, that's better advice. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, but like the thing about it is, you think that water's bad? Go to the river. That water's
Oh yeah, I know.
terrible.
I know there's 100% way worse water.
You know,
And there's
in the
people that have it
Midwest,
way
people
worse
just
than
be
us.
swimming
Yeah.
in that
So
shit.
me complaining is pretty low.
I mean, like get the cleanest water you can get.
Mississippi.
Yeah, get the
That's-
cleanest water you can get. All I'm saying is I'm going for the water bottles.
Mm-mm.
I'm not going out of the sink.
Oh man, you know how a lot of that propaganda out there about how tap water's bad for you was started by the water bottle companies.
I would believe it.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
But but I'm not out
It
here
makes a lot
reading.
of sense.
I'm not out here reading like propaganda and shit. So I have 9.
Oh,
fish
it's
tanks.
everywhere, sir.
It's
everywhere.
I have 9 fish tanks, so I'm just
Everywhere
doing
is
research,
propaganda.
looking at like the actual pH, KH,
Mhm.
what's gonna be in the water, so I know what to fucking take out before I
he's got
put it
this
in my
new
fish
hobby of
tank.
fucking
Yeah, well,
fish.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
And now
gonna
he
kill
has
my
me wanting
fish,
to
so
buy
I
all
have
these
to know
damn fish.
exactly what's in it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I
They're
mean,
so
I used to work pools and stuff like that, and you have
Yeah.
to, not to that level,
So
but you have
he
to do
put
similar
fish
stuff.
in my
Yeah.
room,
Okay, cool.
and he took them.
Okay, so basically, what the law,
It's fucked up.
according to this Associated Press article, it would hand control of the local police and the distribution of federal relief funds to 4 appointed judges that are appointed by the state to the state or by the state level government. So basically, what it would be like is if here you go. If in the state of Texas, Austin was having a little bit of increased crime rate, and it's not a little bit like there's been
Double the crime rate.
yeah, there's been 100 murders last year. There's 100 murders last year in Jackson alone. Yeah, it's a lot. So what they're doing is basically saying that the local police no longer have authority. They're taking federal authority, or they're taking statewide authority, and saying that local police is under their jurisdiction. And then they're also handing all basically welfare money, all that other kind of shit, to being the distribution decision being handed to a 4-person judge panel that is appointed by the state.
And the state could choose whoever they want.
Yeah, and the state could whoever they want, and it just so happens that Jackson is predominantly black, and that the Mississippi legislature is 90% white and wealthy.
So it's gonna be fucked up.
So it's probably going to be fucked up.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
just
So-
keep the fucking peace, people.
It depends on the Constitution of Mississippi, because every state's got their constitution. If they have outlawed that a certain amount of control for local municipalities, which every single one does, they may be overstepping their bounds and violating the state constitution. So, but they've already voted it through. So now they have to fight it in court.
I hope you all have mixed grandchildren.
That's such a good.
I hope your sons and daughter fuck on multiple different races.
I hope they all date artists and they lose all of your money.
Right. I'm working on one of them right now.
Nice. Anyway, so
We'll find out.
calling it Jim Crow 2.0 may be an extreme label at this point, but it could very easily just slip right into that. So like the issue that they had with the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida. Fuck you, Florida, by the way. Not the people, the state. Okay. So the law originally said that you cannot mention homosexuality or transgenderness at all to anybody 6th grade and under. Okay. Basically. And then they expanded it almost immediately to 12th grade.
Damn, so 18 and above.
So 18 and above can if you're 18 and above, you can openly discuss homosexuality.
So this is in Florida?
Yeah, this is in Florida.
So don't you think this is why a big reason why child suicide rates are skyrocketing and why children are running away and why all this crazy shit is going the fuck on? Because
I think there's a lot more complicated reasons than
I'm not
just
saying
that,
like that's like the only reason.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, but like you don't want people to be themselves like me. I don't give a fuck what you are. Just if it's weird to me, keep it the fuck away.
Right. If it don't float your boat, don't mean the boat don't float.
But be you.
Fair enough.
You know?
I would agree. As long as you're not affecting anybody else's right to do the same. Don't
hurt nobody. Don't touch nobody who don't want to be touched.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's simple. And also,
your water don't make my Kool-Aid.
Right. Your water don't make my Kool-Aid.
Also, if I may point something out to any viewers out there that are against transgender people being in the bathroom that they identify with because you're scared that they're going to your children. Or molest your children in any way. If I may point out, your problem is not with transgender people. Your problem is with child. Just keep your fucking
yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
So keep your fucking
your
priorities straight.
Too. I feel like sometimes when people have so much gay hate, they have their own insecurities deep down.
Right.
And gay thoughts.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right. They might not be at peace with who
they
really are yet.
Right. Just because you don't want to admit that you want to suck dick, don't be mad at the next man / them
and by the way, if you do have the urge to suck a dick, God bless you. You're a fucking angel.
Make sure you go get that burrito.
Make sure it shows up warm. You got 2 jobs: warm burritos and good blowjobs.
That was great. Perfectly timed.
Look, I'm putting that burrito on the map.
Yeah, it's a genius idea. I'm still trying to figure out where the flaw is besides hygiene.
Prostitution being illegal.
Depends on where you are.
We can go to Vegas.
Does it count as prostitution if it's the mouth though?
Yes.
Okay.
It counts as prostitution
if you pay them for any sexual act.
Yeah.
And
unless it's on camera.
I want to throw this out here.
Unless it's on camera.
Unless it's on camera.
So if you just get everyone to sign a waiver that they're on camera, you're good.
I prefer to say sex workers.
Boom. Flaw fixed. Zero flaws again.
Sex workers. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, we support sex workers.
Saying, yeah.
Do what you
if it's on
do.
camera,
not financially,
it's technically sex work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like sex workers are workers too, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Facts,
for
it's
sure.
hard work.
Yeah.
Especially if you're only getting $100 for sucking a dick.
I know, huh?
Less than that, because you got to factor in the cost of the burrito.
And you got to make the burrito.
Right.
And taxes.
You got to cook.
Wait. So the person sucking the dick is making the burrito too?
That's what
No.
I'm saying.
Okay,
No,
I was like,
no.
yeah, there's individual cooks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not him.
I was like, if I'm making the burrito, man.
Right.
No. It could be worse. It could be like a burrito bar where you show up and you have to make your own burrito.
Oh, they just give you all the spoons and the fucking trays and you wrap it up yourself.
The people sucking the dick are just like scooting across on their knees across the bar.
No, we'll build a conveyor belt that moves along a certain pace, but you got to keep up.
Oh,
You gotta keep sidestepping.
this is really a challenge.
It's an experience. It's got games like Chuck E. Cheese.
Fuck that. It's just a fucking food truck with glory holes on the side.
Burrito and blowjob experience.
Not a bad idea too. I mean, like,
Yeah, bro. fuck? That's wild.
Could be
That would
something.
be
Do you
extra
watch
super
porn with the
wild.
body?
Ooh, you get straps. So okay,
I remember an episode talking about this.
so this is a little bit cruel, but I don't give a shit. You put straps around the back of the neck of all the women or men, whoever, and you make it like one of those restaurants you have to pedal. Right? Yeah. So then you just set up the gears to the head motion of the blowjob, and then you have a self-propelled burrito cart.
That's against some sort of law.
All of this is against some sort of law.
I like that.
Right.
Well, I think it's because you always imagine yourself as the blower and not the blow-e.
Right, yeah.
But I like some head too, though. So just do y'all, I guess.
Indeed.
What about these wild ass sex ranches y'all have out here in Colorado that I be hearing?
Sex ranches.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about the hippies?
No, like,
these, we've got these swinger ranches that you're able to like get a room at, and then like on certain weekends, the main area is free for all. They go over rules at the beginning of the weekend and shit, and like if you want to opt in and you can
You
opt
sound
out,
like
or
you've been to one before.
might be a little familiar.
How was it? Did you enjoy
Basically, no, yeah, it was cool. It was
Was it
cool.
like-
I've only been to basically one
it? Was
for
it
real.
like
Told you I be watching.
super slutty or like super classy and high end?
A little of both. It felt like It felt like a bunch of couples who have been married or together for a while trying to spice things back up, and then a few people looking to like get some vanity or like fluff their feathers.
Was it more like sexy or just like?
It was a lot of real bodies.
Or just
It was a lot of just like average people. I mean, and it was like, it didn't look like any pornos. It didn't look like fucking Brazers or Kingster.com or any of that shit. It was just like, just a whole bunch of rubbing and licking and touching and sucking and fucking, I guess.
It's those.
Yeah,
the reason
I don't know.
why is because people that attractive on Brazers and what have you are attractive enough to be paid.
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
sex.
exactly. They're artists at that point.
These fucking sex ranches. They
Right.
are the sex ranch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're not like the 40-something married fucking
I would-
teacher who's trying to get her back blown
I
out
don't
by.
know if I would call them an
whoever.
artist. I would just say congratulations for being pretty.
12-foot fucking
Right? Yeah.
Congratulations for having a good
No,
body.
legally speaking, porn is art.
Porn
It is.
pornography, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, legally speaking.
pornos.
But I don't know.
Facts.
Depending on if like there's good people behind it. I feel like
Did you
if
just
the
say good people in the porn industry?
yeah,
The good people of the porn industry.
Because
Shouts out to my friends at
I
the
feel like if
AVNs.
it's just a bunch of shitty people, then it's not necessarily art. It's just like congratulations for being pretty. Well,
Well,
you're still a shitty person. Like,
Would you consider?
all you do is get
Right,
paid for
if-
being pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, but if that's true, then major motion pictures are not art, because I can guarantee you a good chunk of the people that are especially behind the scenes at any movie set are shitty fucking people, but they're talented, so they
Yeah.
tolerate each other's shittiness to get the job done.
Yeah, well, talent is different from just like, oh, you have a nice face.
I don't know,
Right.
man. Riding a dick for 45 minutes seems like a fucking job.
Sure the fuck is.
I'm sure it's a workout.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure the fuck is.
And just keep in mind, 45
Yeah,
minutes
you
is what you
try it.
see. It's still 8-hour shoots. So you're fucking for 6 to 8 hours. That's talent. That's like
That's talent.
That's talent. Yeah.
All right.
You have to be talented enough to fuck for 8 hours straight.
I take my statement back. For the record, I appreciate the porn industry.
I'm an avid consumer.
Like 6 to 8 hours? Holy
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine the smell.
No wonder all of you guys are all like,
Especially on the anal ones.
Yeah, seriously, taking a pounding like that for hours.
Yeah, bro.
Like some of my favorite moments in porn are when the girl taps out.
Yeah.
Like they right before they cut, but they didn't cut it just right. So she's like, okay, that's enough, and then like it cuts.
Yeah. Fuck. Right.
To like
a safe word, basically.
yeah, well they gave her like an hour to recover. For they gave her a bunch of coke allegedly, and then like gave her some painkillers, and then they went back, and that's what the cut is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell when there's like shitty production companies and when there's like shady people, or you on the other end, you can tell when they're really having fun too.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, I got a lot of flyaways. I know, do they?
I thought it was my hair in your beard there for a second. So I was just pulling it up to your skin.
Thank you.
I felt bad.
It reminds me of the picture of our dog Mowgli that I randomly scrolled past this morning.
Mowgli?
Yeah, where he had got hair on himself.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm looking at him and he's got like 3, 4, 5 strands of hair on his head that are like you know how you get dog hair on your clothes?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, but on his head.
He got his own shed on his
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I've never seen this.
Right.
That's hilarious.
He just got a fresh bath.
Oh.
So, in another retro callback or a blast from the past, we're going back to the 1880s and we're reintroducing child labor.
Yeah. I've seen that fucking McDonald's, right?
I forgot about this topic.
Yeah, shit. 10-year-old workers on the line.
Yep.
Allegedly working, late as fuck?
Till 2 a.m.
Damn.
On the fryer.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I know most places have laws where you're not even allowed to touch fryers or toasters until you're 16. Anything hot, anything sharp, anything like that until you're like 15 or 16.
I thought you weren't even supposed to be able to have a job until you were
like 15.
No, so certain places you can have a job very young. Like 14, 15, I think in some places even 13, but the restrictions
right, 10's young.
The restrictions are super high. Like there's no sharp objects, anything that gets hot, no intensive labor. Yeah. They're only allowed to work like 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. They're not allowed to work past 8 or 9. Yeah. Like there's so many restrictions. Where 9 times out of 10 places just aren't going to hire them at that point. Yeah.
Well, speaking as somebody who worked when they were 10,
I did too.
Yeah, I did. Like I worked on a farm.
I don't think they should be like working. Not in no McDonald's. No,
not at McDonald's. No, they shouldn't be preparing food.
No, but they should have programs. Like I know when I was growing up, they had programs where they taught us how to work. Yeah. They taught us how to have credit and write checks and shit like that. Shit like
10's young though.
Yeah, there's no age restrictions on farming though.
That's true. There's no age restrictions on family businesses.
Nope.
I was running a show by 10 digging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, thank you, grandparents.
Yeah, I was working vineyards.
Really?
No?
Yeah.
Child slavery, man.
15 seemed like when I started doing hard labor, but that seems kind of like a normal age. Just do that.
Yeah, I didn't really get a full on legitimate paying job, like a paycheck job, until I was 17. Everything else after that was before that was under the table.
Yeah. Same.
Oh no.
You're on payroll.
Give me all I need. I had to work. I had to pay bills. I had to live on my own. I had to support myself. So I didn't have a choice. Like not when I was 10 though, but like when I was 14. I had to work.
That's still young. That's young to be like on your own.
I've been working for a very long time.
What was your first job at 14?
Burger King.
Burger King at 14, so you were preparing food.
Yeah, but my very first job at like 8, 9 was like babysitting little kids, and they were so fucking annoying.
How can you babysit a kid at that age? You're a kid yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you leaving me with these kids?
Are they infants?
I'm supposed to be able to be the annoying ass kid. Why are you leaving me with these kids? That made me not want kids ever.
Right.
Like never ever.
You already raised children by the time you fucking grew up.
Like I feel like how my generation grew up was a little fucked up actually sometimes. Like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, see, it's like you're my age, right?
Yeah, more or less. I'm 36, 37.
Yeah, I'll be 34. So
I'll be 32.
He's a little bit older than me, so see, he knows.
I know it's like you walk home from school, your parents aren't home because they both got jobs or what have you. If you have two parents, which was like a 50-50 shot when I was growing up.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you just come home and you walk in and you'd fix your own dinner and like you'd get your shit ready and you'd have to get your own homework done and stuff like that. And then like the parents would come home around 7 o'clock or what have you, and then.
And if you don't have that homework done,
Oh yeah.
You getting that ass whooped.
Right, it's trouble.
Yeah.
The fuck? You getting that ass whooped. Kids don't get their ass whooped these
Grandparents
days.
were really there if your parents weren't on shit, huh?
They were. Nowadays, grandparents, I feel like, are my age. They're in the club.
Right.
Like, fuck them kids. Like, I ain't babysitting, but I'll kill somebody behind them, though.
That's wild. Yeah, bro.
You better tell Frankie to watch Day Day. He's 2 years older.
Right. I don't think I'm having them until like mid-40s, probably.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, no, I'm guaranteed. I've guaranteed made sure of it.
Yeah, I swear.
Ugh.
Hopefully that like old guy.
The ones that have adopted me to be their mother is enough for me.
There you go. You got the experience twice.
Mm. I don't think I would ever want my real kids because I was a handful.
Yeah.
I still am a little firecracker.
Get one that act just like you.
Who child? They say that's what happens, and that's what I would be so scared of. Mm-hmm.
My grandma told me I'm gonna have triplets every day of my life, basically.
Do twins and
like,
stuff run in your family?
Yeah, they do.
They do in my family too. On my dad's side, though.
Really? Yeah, my dad's side.
I don't really know too much about my mom's side besides my grandma and like her sisters and stuff. But on my dad's side, the Mexicans are fertile.
Right. Yeah, we got I think 3 sets of twins.
Yeah, I had twin aunts.
Twin aunts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some little twin cousins that are just graduating. They just had their last
same.
prom.
Mm.
They're so
Oh,
adorable.
right. Oh, my little twin cousins are like 10, maybe. Not able to work yet. Guarantee you that. They're little soft kids from the burbs in Illinois.
Let me tell you, kids these days though are soft. They really are.
I mean, we need to let them be soft. We need to let them be kids.
Sebastian. I think Sebastian and them was like the last ones of the ones that really got their ass whooped like that.
No, there's still people out there that get their ass whooped pretty well.
Not as much. I feel like
it's not as acceptable.
Right, yeah, people look at you probably different if you're doing it outside or if you're...
Yeah, I mean, like when I was a kid, like you just got whooped in public sometimes. That just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
it seemed like
get your ass over
could
here.
grab you and whoop you if they seen you were
if
doing
you're
something
doing something you weren't supposed to be doing.
yeah, it's possible.
Yeah,
that's how it was when I
same.
grew up.
Any aunt or your uncle or grandparent, if they grabbed you and they had to swat you, that was their right because you were in their house fucking up.
You wanna know something fucked up?
Was going crazy.
I was bad. I fought back.
Did you? Oh no!
Except for my grandma.
Yeah,
that's the only That's the only person. Anybody else that put their hands on me, I fought back.
Oh shit! Trying to get away.
I felt like you shouldn't be putting your hands on me. Why should you be? Why do you have to put your hands on me to get your point across?
You're a little kid,
just talk to me. Try talking to me first because you coming off all aggressive. Chill the fuck out.
Facts.
Because I'm a little person. I don't want to get hurt. And that's how I've always been. Like even as a kid, you're big as fuck. Get away from me. I will have to hurt you. Like no, I don't want to. I don't want a whooping. You need a whooping for wanting to whoop me and not talk to me. Like shit. So yeah, kids do kind of need a little softer, but they also need their asses whipped at the same time too. You need to explain to your kids shit, and if you explain to them and they're fucking up, then whoop their ass. But don't just be whooping ass just because you want to be an angry fucking parent to whoop ass.
Well, I just always think that like the line is the consequences of your action worse than the SWAT? Meaning like it's effective if they're running around, I think I've said this, like they're running around a crowded parking lot. Like just not listening to you at all, stuff like that.
Snatch their ass up.
Yeah, because they could get hit by a car, which is worse.
Yeah, snatch their ass up.
But like hitting them because they're mouthy.
Right.
Yeah, no, because that's a crime.
My sister's dad, he used to put your ass on blast, bitch. He used to put soap in our mouth.
Oh shit! Yeah. Swearing.
I feel like for everything.
For looking at him too long.
Yeah. He don't like me.
It's not. Depending on the soap, I would assume it's not dangerous. It's just gross.
Yeah, like we just put something on my forehead. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's not gonna. You think it's gonna clean out the curse words? Right. Or the fucked up shit that I have planned doing after this?
Right. Like
because now you don't look. Because now I want to know what's gonna happen now. That's the type of kid I was. I always think about things like that. What is going to be the consequences?
You thought
now?
the worst shit was already
It's already over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was always adventurous, to say the least. I never really was one just to sit there. I didn't feel like you had a right to whip on me unless you was my grandma or even my grandpa. But like outside of them, don't put your hands on me. Teachers.
Yeah, teachers probably never.
Like a teacher one time, she did this to me because we were wearing.
That's crazy.
This is something that actually I talked about today because I saw a little girl. She was half naked going into school.
Hell no. And
I'm like, damn, back in my day, I got kicked out and suspended for wearing a wife beater with some sweatpants to school.
Damn.
But now little girls can wear bra
t-shirts and shit that they just
like bustiers and shit. Yeah.
That's crazy. Sets and shit.
They were sitting.
That teacher snatched me up and I kicked her in the mouth.
Yeah, back in when I was in high school, they were sending kids home.
I'm reformed.
For wearing camo or black trench coats.
Really?
Yeah, they send you right home.
Why? Because they thought y'all was gonna shoot some shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, why do y'all do that here?
It's not just here.
So, like, look, this is what I want to have to say. I feel like in the Midwest, we shoot more of, I'm not going to say we, not me, them, other people. Right. They shoot more of, like, the aim target that pissed them off, like the person that pissed them off.
Right, yeah.
Here, there's a lot of, like, random mass shootings. And I would think, and honestly, I kind of get it now after living here for going on 3 years. But when I was an outsider looking in, I was like, why would people do that? It looks so peaceful there. It's like everybody just smokes some weed, do some shrooms. Y'all like to do all types of shit like that here. Just do that and just everybody chill. But no, it's really not like that.
No, there's a lot of pressure in the city.
Everybody's not really all that happy.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in the city.
And there's actually people that don't like the fact that people smoke weed here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah.
So why do y'all live here?
Right.
Because they lived here before weed was legal.
I don't care.
There's some little country bumpkins back when this is a little cow town.
Yeah.
We have to deal with it when y'all come in and y'all y'all tear down our cities and shit.
Right.
We have to deal with it. Deal with the weed.
So we need to wrap up pretty soon.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. We was talking shit, but we all love you. But you're still a piece of shit.
As we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, dudes.
We all gotta be the best versions of pieces of shits we can be.
Right.
Without being fucked up pieces of shits.
That's good advice for the people.
Yeah. So
don't be a piece of shit because we're all fucked up.
Yeah, everybody's fucked up.
Be the best piece of shit you can be.
Yeah. Without being a fucked up piece of shit.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
This has been the Top of the City podcast. I'm Shithead 1. Those are Shitheads 2 and 3. Shithead 4 is out taking a phone call.
Taking a shit.
Have a good night.